Hey, howdy, hey, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, we are going to be reviewing Canada's Drag Race Season 3, Episode 8. So if that sounds good to you, make sure to hit that like button. Comment down below what you thought about this episode, and go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Come join the Amateur community. And without further ado, let's get into this video. Alright, so for today's video, we are reviewing Canada's Drag Race Episode 8. This week, the queens had to do the ball challenge, more specifically, the Masquerade Ball. It was a really cute challenge. We are going to get right on into it. But before we do, actually, make sure to comment down below. It really helps me out with the algorithm. YouTube really reads into that, and they need that. We need that. I need some likes and some comments, so make sure you're doing all those things. And subscribing. You know the drill. But with that all out of the way, we're getting right on into it. Obviously, the episode starts out after the elimination of Ermagerd. I'm gonna miss saying Ermagerd. But the queens are coming back into the workroom after the elimination of Ermagerd. We are at a top 5, and in Irma's mirror message, she mentions that she thinks Vivian is gonna get the crown. Again, this is the second week in a row of someone saying Vivian for the crown. So that's interesting, especially seeing how this episode plays out. But yeah, work. I'm gonna miss you, Irma. I'm gonna miss some Ermagerd. We get to them on the couches. Honestly, at this point, they're just mostly celebrating the fact that they're in top 5 now. Like, this is the end. They are getting there. It is almost over. Vivian. Vivian's talking about how she has never been in the bottom, and she has supposedly the best track record now. I don't know if that's true, because I know Giselle has been in the bottom, Giselle Lullaby, but she also has 2 wins, so I think that cancels it out. But again, that's my own opinion on that. And also, you still have Fierce and Jada and Kimmy. You're also kind of equals at this point, if you're being real here. But that's my own take on that. And yeah, work. I also actually do want to point out one more thing about Jada's outfit. I was listening to the Chop Block space on Twitter. If you haven't checked out the Chop Block, definitely go check them out. I'll link them down below in their YouTube account. But it's a Twitter space, and it's a predominantly pro-black, pro-POC Twitter space, and it's iconic, obviously. But there was one point, someone pointed out how Jada's outfit looked like she was from Fortnite, and I can't unsee it. And every single time I look at Jada now in this outfit, I think of Fortnite. So I just wanted to point that out, and also give a quick shout out to the Chop Block, because they are an iconic Twitter space, so definitely check them out. But, again, I'll link it down below. So, obviously, they're back in. We're moving to the next day, honestly, at this point. Next day in the workroom. Again, top 5. They're talking. I honestly don't have much to talk about what they're saying. I don't have much to say about what they're talking about. There's not too much going on at this point. Like, it's top 5. There's not going to be too much drama. It is what it is. Brad comes in, introduces the challenge, mini challenge, and all the things. For the mini challenge, it's not an actual mini challenge, but they are getting voice video calls from their loved ones. So I love seeing that. I think that is something that Canada does really well, and I really appreciate that, of course. First, we had Giselle's partner. Love seeing that. Love that moment. Super sweet. Giselle was crying. When I was watching this, all of these family calls, I started crying almost. Like, it's a lot. Because obviously they're under all of this pressure, and then getting a call from someone who you care about so much can be really uplifting. So this was a lot, but also really nice to see. We also got Kimmy's mom. I loved hearing from Kimmy's mom. I love Kimmy. I love Kimmy Couture. Oh my god, so good. Then of course we get Vivian's dad. Again, cute moments. Jada's best drag friend. Love that. And also, finally, Fierce Delicious's mom. So, work. Love seeing all of this. Love this moment. It's really cute. Then Brad introduces the main challenge where they're going to have to do a masquerade ball. So the first look is going to be a mask for mascara runway. These are the masks. Yes. And Vivian, since she won last week, gets to assign all the masks to each contestant. Tries to be fairly strategic, I think, with it, but I don't know if that necessarily succeeds. Anyways, for their final look, they have to make a look inspired by these masks, which, again, cute challenge. I like this idea. I think it's fun. Kimmy gets a pink feathery mask. Kimmy's not happy about it, but it is what it is. We'll get to that later. Of course, Fierce gets a purple feathery mask. It works. I think Fierce is happy with this. It's a cute mask. Jada gets a gold and black feathery mask. Again, gorgeous. Looks great. Work. Giselle gets a white feathery mask. Cute. Love it. Yes. And then, of course, Vivian picks out the black and white kind of asymmetrical mask. Because, yeah, work. I don't know. Sure. So now we get to them putting their looks together. Again, a lot of this is... So we have the hot glue gun girls, right? And the seamstresses. So the hot glue gun girls consisting of Fierce, Jada, and Kimmy, right? And then the seamstresses being Giselle and Vivian. So Fierce goes up to Giselle first to ask for help. Again, I get why Giselle is helping. I understand why Giselle is trying to be a helpful and kind person. However, it's a top 5. You know, I don't know if I would be helping in this situation. Because I feel like if you're in the top 5, you need to focus on yourself and make sure your garments are coming together correctly. And also, why are you helping out other people when it's top 5 and you're trying to get that crown, right? I don't know. Let me know what you think down below. We have a lot of cute moments in the workroom. Obviously, Fierce and Jada are talking about how they're going to put their garments together. Their plan is to sew a base layer and then hot glue gun decorations and additional materials to the garments. Again, smart idea, because then you're incorporating a little bit of sewing while also still using the hot glue gun. Knowing your strengths, it's a smart idea. The hot glue gun girls are becoming seamstresses. Of course, they're cutting out their base layers, cutting out their outfits. There's not too much to talk about here. It's more of, obviously, Giselle helping out other people. Giselle helps out Kimmy. Giselle helps out Fierce. I get it. I understand why you're trying to help, but also I'm like, Giselle, you need to focus on yourself and make sure your garment is complete. Anyways, Fierce is not, Kimmy, oh my god. Kimmy is not happy with her mask. She's not particularly enjoying the pink feathers, and I get it. It's not necessarily the most fashion. It's a bit tacky, if you will. Again, it was a smart idea by Vivian to give her that. And yeah. Again, Giselle is sewing together her look, and then I think at one point the lining starts melting to the dress with the hot glue gun, or the steamer. No, it's the steamer. And I thought that was interesting, and I don't know if that just means that they're getting really crappy materials, which is probably what it is, or if it's a using of the tool. I'm not quite sure what the issue is, but it starts melting together and almost burning at one point, and Kimmy's like, your outfit's burning? It's a fun moment. Not fun for Giselle, but you know what I mean. Brad comes in and does a walkthrough. I don't really have too much to say with this walkthrough, honestly. I'm kind of gonna just skip past it. Yeah, there's not too much else to report. More of Giselle helping out other people. Honestly, like I was saying, I feel like Giselle should have just focused on herself. Essentially, this is the storyline of the episode. Then they're all getting ready the next day. Yeah. At one point, I'm gonna put a trigger warning here. Trigger warning. They do start talking about Kimmy's experiences of being R-worded. And that was a lot. that was a lot. And no hate, like, my heart goes out to Kimmy, obviously. From production, I didn't notice, there might have been a trigger warning. I didn't notice the trigger warning before this happening. I just noticed something after. But I feel like they could do better with trigger warnings for situations like this. Especially last week as well, when Giselle was talking about potentially, what's the word that they used for it, instead of self-harming herself. And I feel like they could have used a trigger warning for that as well. Again, I didn't notice trigger warnings beforehand. I did notice things at the end of the episodes. But maybe there was something that I didn't notice it. Let me know if that's correct down below. But I definitely think they could have done a better job making those trigger warnings clear. Because, again, these are really traumatic situations that they're discussing. And I think it's important to let your audience know that this is going to be coming up so that they aren't just, like, whopped on the head with it, you know? And it's a lot. It's a lot. My heart goes out to Kimmy. I love Kimmy, and this was intense. This was really intense, and I felt it. I kind of want to move to a lighter note because this is a lot, and I want to move to this runway. So here we go. The guest judge this week is me, Leslie Hampton. I do want to point out how earlier in the workroom when Brad announced that the guest judge was Leslie Hampton, I'm pretty sure nobody actually knew who she was. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know if she's really big in Canada, but I'm pretty sure everyone else who was in the workroom was just like, oh, cool! Again, we know this to be true, that they are sometimes asked to fake reactions when they find out who the guest judge is. And I think that's what I was getting from this. Let me know your thoughts down below. This is Brooklyn's Heights look. I mean, Brooklyn, do you need to look this good? Like, are you allowed to look this good? What allows you to look this good, Brooklyn? It's not fair. It's not fair. You look gorge. Gorge. I love this look. Love the Marilyn. I mean, like, every single week, Brooklyn looks stunning. First category is for mascara. And first we have Giselle Lullaby. It's cute. I like she said it was the Jean Paul Gaultier reference, I believe. From far away, when I first saw this, I saw Pokemon Trainer. And I couldn't unsee it. I saw anime character, Pokemon Trainer, something along those lines, and I can't unsee it. And now whenever I look at it, I just see that. So that was kind of messing with my head there a little bit. I like the concept a lot. I just, again, kept seeing Pokemon Trainer. And I can't unsee it. Anyways. Next we get Kimmy Couture. Obviously, pants with a cape. It's a cute look. Again, Brooklyn did point out during critiques, and I did appreciate that Brooklyn actually pointed this out, about how making a, how do I phrase this? Having this category with a trans contestant can be a little bit, have some issues, for sure, because obviously gender dysphoria, it's an entire thing, and I appreciate that Brooklyn gave kudos to Kimmy for doing it even in that situation. So I do appreciate that Brooklyn not pointed that out, but gave additional kudos to Kimmy for that. So I appreciate that. Next, we get Fierce Delicious. I love this. I love the mint green. It's smart. It's a smart look. Like, come on. You can't, I know people might not like Miss Fierce Delicious. I love Fierce Delicious. And I thought this look was 10s out of 10s out of 10s. Gorge. And the back reveal, come on. Come through. Gorge. And then we get Vivian Vanderpuss, who reveals from this coat moment to this Shakespearean, gender-bendy sort of thing. I like this a lot. I thought the concept was really great. The reveal was definitely better than the original garment. Again, smart. So I like this. I like this a lot. Not my favorite, but I liked it a lot. Next, we get Jada, Shayda, Hudson. I really like this. I thought the presentation really sold it. Again, Jada made it work. Yeah, I have no complaints. I thought this was really well done. Really, really well put together. Next, we get to the next category, is incognito. So like a spy and drag, if you will. First, we have Giselle Lullaby, who starts out with this simple garment and then reveals into a full-on drag look. Again, it was a really well put together garment, really smart, really well thought out. I will agree with, I believe it was Brooklyn's critique where she said it was a bit clunky, the reveal. But again, she made it work, and I think this was a category. I thought it worked. I thought it was great. Yeah. Again, smart. Next, we get Kimmy Couture, who reveals from a image with, like, anyways, to this look. I like the look. I don't see the connection between the two. I like the look. Don't see the connection between the two. Love Kimmy. Don't see the connection between the two. Because I feel like there should be some sort of connection between your spy look and, like, the reveal look, you know? And I feel like it wasn't really fitting the category for me. Let me know what you thought down below. Next, we get Fierce Delicious, who goes from this cute, I really like this look. I love the color on her. I love the shape. It's smart. Again, Fierce is smart. Fierce is a really smart queen, and she does a really great job, I think, with runways. I thought this was great. To reveal into this cute drag look, I loved it. It's an assignment. It works. I thought this was great. Next, we get Vivian Vanderpuss, who goes from a chef to this campy spaghetti drag queen. I guess is what I would describe it as. Again, really super campy. It's definitely Vivian's interpretation of using her brand within this category. So I thought that was smart, and I think it fit the category really well. Yeah. Next, we get Shayda Hudson, who again starts out looking in the mirror, and then the dress reveals into a sequin dress. I thought the difference could have been stronger. The reveal could have been stronger. I don't know. Let me know what you thought down below. Like, it kind of just with the dress flipping inside out like a reverse. I don't know. Maybe I'm being too harsh. Let me know what you thought down below. Finally, we have the Masquerade Elegans. This is where we're really going to get in, because these are all the looks they made, right? First, we have Giselle Lullaby. I really love this. I love the sleeves. I love the color. I love the bodice. I love the little plumettes, I think is the word. The little mini skirt. I think that's cute. The one thing I will say is I didn't love this wig. I was not obsessed with this wig. No hate, just not crazy about it. Next, we get Kimmy Couture. This wasn't Kimmy's original plan, right? Originally, she wanted to use tulle, but that got complicated, so she nixed it and went with this. Not her best work. Not her best work. We're gonna leave it there. She looks pretty. Not her best look. Not her best look. Next, we get Fierce Delicious. I thought this was great. I really like this. I love the color. I love the velvet fabric. I love the elements of the decorational elements on the sides, connecting to the mask, adding chains to the mask to connect to the dress. It was a smart look. And the silhouette looked great. I thought she looked great. I really, really did. I thought this was 10s. Yeah. Next, we get Vivian Vanderpuss. I like the idea of the pants. I like the idea of the pants. I don't like the pants. I don't like the pants. I like the idea, but I don't like the pants. I see the connections to the mask, for sure, and I think that was a smart idea. Again, I get the connection of the gray now connecting the mask more, but this is the top 5. I need it bigger. I need more drag, more oomph, some oomph, and it doesn't have enough oomph for me. Again, love Vivian, not enough oomph. Next, we have Shayda Hudson. I actually really like this. I really like this. I think Jada looks great. This probably is my favorite look she's made on the Canada's Drag Race. And I thought this was great. This was honestly also one of my favorite looks of hers. Yeah. No, I thought it fit the assignment. It completed it. Work. Yeah, no, I love this. Alright, now we get to placements. The tops... Whoa. Now we get to placements. It's pretty obvious from the start who's going to be in the bottom. Obviously being between Vivienne and Miss Kimmy Couture. It's pretty clear. The tops are between Jada... Between Fierce and Giselle. Yeah. Ultimately, they go to Untucked. There's not too much to talk about with Untucked. We're moving forward. The winner of this week is going to be Miss Fierce Delicious. So congratulations to Miss Fierce Delicious for getting 2 wins right before the finale. Work. Work, work, work. I'm obsessed. Yes. Work. And, of course, the bottom 2 ultimately are going to be Vivienne and Kimmy Couture. Right? Right from the bat, as soon as that was announced, I have this picture of Vivienne. You can tell she knew she was going home. She knew she was not going to be able to beat Kimmy, and she was mad. Because with the way the judging went, she was upset in Untucked, and she was upset now, because she knew she was going home. Like, ultimately, there was no way she was going to beat Kimmy Couture in a lip sync to survive, right? Like, ultimately, there's no way. When it comes to the actual lip sync, it's Control-Alt-Delete performed by Rev. When it comes to this lip sync, Kimmy ate her alive. Kimmy ate this entire lip sync. There was 0 chance that Vivienne was gonna win. I'm being real with y'all. Like, Kimmy ate this lip sync up. Oh my god, this is where Kimmy really shined this episode, and I thought this was phenomenal. One of the best lip syncs I've seen on Canada's Drag Race, period. And I thought Kimmy ate it. Like, come on, I took so many screenshots of this. Like, it's so good. This moment when Kimmy's on all fours, oh my god. Oh my god. Kimmy won. Kimmy won. Kimmy won. Like, at the end of the lip sync, Vivienne knew she lost. Vivienne was like, oh my gosh, you ate that. And again, she did. She ate that. It was clear from the beginning. Ultimately, Brooklyn announces that Kimmy Couture is safe. Again, like I said, it was very clear, very evident from even before the lip sync happened that Vivienne was going home. If we are being real here. And Kimmy won. Congrats to Kimmy. Ultimately, Vivienne Vanderpuss did have to sashay away. Again, I think this was ultimately going to happen. Like, and the only chance she had of not leaving would be if she wasn't lip syncing, obviously. But for me, it was very clear that Vivienne was going home. So again, I'm going to miss Vivienne Vanderpuss. I really enjoyed her on the season. I thought she brought a lot of joy, a lot of fun, a lot of campiness to this season, which I really enjoyed. And yeah, I'm gonna miss some Vivienne Vanderpuss, but it is what it is. We now have a top 4 with Kimmy Couture, Miss Fierce Delicious, Jada, Shayda, Hudson, and Giselle Lullaby. So this is our top 4. Next week is the finale. We are going to finally have a crowned queen for Canada season 3, and I cannot wait to see who wins. And yeah, I'm super excited. Let me know who you want to win down below in the comment section. Make sure to like this video if you liked it and share it on social media. Get this channel growing even more. And I will be back here tomorrow with my Down Under review. I'll see you all later. Bye!